Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you guys back for another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the patterns that I made in 2024, and honestly I just can't wait to get started. This was my first year of ever making patterns. I never expected to be able to sell. Before we begin, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout this year. I just really want you guys to know that it truly does mean the absolute world to me. So thank you so much. So we have a few bundles here. So in total, I'm not really sure exactly how many patterns I created. Like I have a 6-in-1, so I'll count those individually. This right here is the amount that I created this year. Can't wait to count that up. All right, so let's begin with my first pattern that I ever created. It looks like I put up the tester call on January 5th, so right at the beginning of the year. And it is this. Let's give her her moment. She is stunning. This actually is also my best selling pattern. I cannot believe it. I think almost 500 people have purchased this pattern, which is just insane. And I love seeing all of the Pegasuses. Y'all have no idea how much this meant to me. This pattern is what started all of this. She was my best seller. She motivated everything. Like, she truly is the beginning. And for that, I think honestly, forever, even if I create greater patterns, I feel like this one will always be my favorite. I figure I'll just share a little story about her, like why I actually created her. And it all started with my sister. My younger sister loves pigs. So for a while I was looking for a pig pattern so that I could make her like a cute little pig. A lot of the patterns that I saw online just weren't like speaking to me. So I ended up like drawing up what I wanted to make, and I came up with this pattern, and it was just a big success. I promise I won't go into this much detail for all of them, but I'm just letting you know this one is special. The next pattern that we have up, I put up a tester call at the end of January, so it came out in February, and it was for Valentine's Day, and it is this bumblebee. What's special about her is that she actually has heart-shaped wings, so I wanted her to be like, will you be mine kind of bumblebee. I feel like I was cringe just now, but after my pig pattern, I knew I wanted to release a free pattern just as a thank you to everyone who did purchase or had followed me or liked my posts even. I really wanted to just say thank you to everyone. So this guy is a free pattern on my Instagram. I also have a yellow one. You don't have to only make it in like Valentine's Day colors. Bumblebees are probably just like one of my favorite crochet things to make. They're just so cute and quick to make. For all of the free patterns that I mentioned, I also do have a PDF version in my Etsy shop too, if you prefer PDFs. But yeah, this is my second pattern of the year. So for this next one, I have sold all of the plushies, but it was a really good one too. This next one is my cowberry pattern. So after that, I made this cowberry pattern, and it's strawberry and blueberry cows. Thinking about making some flower mods for this pattern because I made a sunflower cow recently and it was just too cute. So I'm thinking sometime after Christmas, I really want to make like a flower headband for them. Maybe like a free pattern on my Instagram. Then you can use like the mod and the cowberry pattern in tandem to make a flower cow. I don't know, there's something about sunflower cows that is just so pretty. So I'd really like to make that this year. And then the next pattern that I made, I actually sold all but 2 of these plushies, and it is my mushroom animals. Look at them, they're so funny. Yeah, it's these two guys, but it is a bundle of 6. I will say my moo shrooms sold the best out of all of my mushrooms. They definitely were a plushie favorite from my shop. Probably, honestly, the plushie that I sold the most of in 2024, which is kind of funny because I think it's such a funny little pattern. So I was super happy that the plushies sold so well. The pattern did not do as well, but that's okay. When I came up with this pattern idea, I was like, what can I do? I wanted to do something kind of creative and different, and I was like, well, I noticed the crochet community really likes mushrooms. What if I made like different animal mushrooms? And that's how this pattern came to be. I just doodled up some of these guys, and then it was all she wrote. I just ended up writing up a pattern right then and there. And the best part about them is that their little heads, like their fidget toy, so their little heads just like pop so good. Like it's too much fun. So those ones came out in July, and after that in September I had another tester call, and it was for my strawberry pillow, and she did really well. I worked this up so quickly and so randomly that I had no idea that people were going to actually like her. I thought that people would be like, ah, like it's a strawberry. Like, I don't know. But I made the stem to kind of resemble a star because I just thought that was cute. I actually almost called her Starberry, but I decided to keep it simple and just stick with strawberry because that's what she is. But yeah, she's like the perfect size to like be on your couch or chair. Like this is just a great pattern, and I do have a free version of it on my Instagram. And so if you want to make your own strawberry pillow, you can make it. You can find it there. Or how did I forget? I always forget. But I also have a YouTube tutorial for this guy as well. I want to make more YouTube tutorials for my free patterns too. So if you like some of my free patterns, you can expect that to be coming in the future. And the next pattern that I came out with, it looks like I did a tester call in September as well, and it is this little ghost pattern. See how cute he is? He's got little arms, and he's not stuffed down here, but he is stuffed in like his little plushy head. But yeah, this is obviously a pattern for Halloween. I almost didn't come out with this pattern, but then my friend Nooks Hooks from Instagram, she was like, hey girl, that's cute. Like, are you going to release a pattern for it? But she was super encouraging, so I ended up putting out a free pattern for him, and yeah, I think it was worth it. It was fun, and it was just a super quick pattern test and release and everything, and just really, it went really smooth, and it made me consider making some smaller plushies in the future too. I don't know, there's something so cute about having just like a palm-sized plushie. As the sun goes down, I'm getting more purple. Hopefully this lighting is okay. And the next pattern that also, oh my gosh, September must have been booming for me, because the next pattern that I had a tester call for is this one. It actually got released like mid-October, I think, and my husband wanted me to make this so bad. He was like, have to make a Halloween mod for your flying pig. So I made these two guys, and the whole idea behind them is that they are still flying pigs. Like this one is on a broom. So it's like a flying witch pig, and this one goes, so he's still able to fly too. And it was just a fun idea that my husband had, and I ended up going through with it and making them. Hopefully that lighting is a little bit better. The sun is leaving us, so I'm trying to work with what I got. The next pattern that I came out with in October, I was heavily inspired by Mudang because Mudang is just a thing of beauty, but it is this hippo pattern. I came out with this hippo pattern right probably like a week or two after Mudang arrived in the world. And yeah, I didn't make him look exactly like Mudang, but I definitely was just inspired by hippos in general to make him, and I specifically wanted him to have like this huge nose that was very, very important for his look. This pattern was received pretty well, and I was so happy. Yeah, he's just precious. The next pattern that I released, and actually most of them have gone to their forever homes as well, I only have one left. It is this little snowball buddy. He has a little Santa hat. It is removable. See, he's bald underneath. But I love him. He's so cute. He is in a 3-in-1 bundle with a Yeti and a snowman. This was my first like winter like Christmas pattern, so that was a lot of fun to create him. That whole time after I made my original strawberry pillow, I ended up making 2 more in different sizes. Look at these 2 guys. They're so big. Like, how am I supposed to talk to you guys and hold these strawberries? Look at them. At the time of filming this video, this pattern is going to be released tomorrow. By the time you watch this video, all of these patterns will be released. I actually ended up making these bigger strawberries because I was getting a few questions on Instagram about like, how can I make my strawberry bigger? Or are you going to release a bigger strawberry pattern? And I ended up being like, you know what? Yeah, I am going to. So because so many of my friends on Instagram asked about this strawberry pattern, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. We're going to make a new one. And that is how this was created. So my last pattern of 2024 is this Christmas tree pattern. Look how cute she is. So this Christmas tree pattern is my last pattern of 2024. I actually designed this pattern back in 2023, but I was so new to crochet still, and I just wasn't ready to start selling or anything. It's funny that this is probably my first pattern that I ever created, but also my last pattern of 2024. It's because I felt like it needed to come out right around Christmas, so I wasn't in a super big rush to put it out. But this Christmas tree pattern is just a bubble stitch Christmas tree. But yeah, these are all of my patterns from 2024. I am just so grateful to the crochet community for letting me just be a part of it and letting me like create these patterns for you guys. And honestly, every time I see one of your guys' plushies, it really does make me so happy. Like, some of these patterns, you know, take hours to make, and you guys just set aside your time to create something with one of my patterns. It's just incredible. I don't know how to put it into words how incredibly grateful I am, and I really just want to keep saying that and putting that out there into the world. I feel like it's very easy to like get into your head a lot while doing this. Like, I really try not to look at numbers too much or analytics or even just like anything. I just try to do what makes me happy, and what makes me happy is creating all of these patterns. It truly fills me with joy and fulfills like a creative need within inside me. And the fact that you guys are here watching my videos, liking my posts, commenting, just following, subscribing, like, it truly means everything to me. So thank you. And that's how I guess I'd like to end off this year, just with a huge thank you. And until next time, happy crocheting, peace, and bye.